Yeah, you guys. I'm gonna let you guys do your headphones.
That sounds way better.
Okay, cool, good.
Am I louder than everyone?
No, you sound good to me. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh yeah, welcome guys. It's like a double. It's like a double.
That's a lot of Fireball.
Dude, I almost got Screwball, and then I was like,
that'll kill me.
Wait a minute, hold on. We're still not 100% sure if Dallin's peanut allergy is.
The one thing I don't want to die peanut-wise, just for trying it, is Screwball.
Screwball's actually low-key fire.
That's fine. How far away from a hospital? If I died from Screwball
We're
in
close
here,
to the freeway.
Well,
I'd haunt you both.
You for sure have an EpiPen in here somewhere, right?
No one needs one. What's that for? Allergies?
Yeah.
No.
Anaphylactic
allergies.
shot.
What is it
if
for?
I have Screwball and I'm like,
no, it's for when your nose is just a little runny. From
no, dude, I rip an Epi a day. It just keeps me up.
Nobody here has that.
All right, well,
or bad enough.
Well,
to
thankfully, we avoided the situation.
And also, imagine these aren't like the beefiest of humans, like jabbing an EpiPen into
that could
their
kill
thigh.
them alone. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
The insert could kill them. The impact. The trauma.
I don't want to fracture a femur trying to save someone.
How's the Energy Baja Blast?
That's good. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Cool. It's pretty good.
I have Coca-Cola Dream World. It does taste weird.
It tastes like Baja Blast.
It's great. It's everything. It's Mountain Dew, Baja Blast, and an energy drink.
And there's like 3 grams of sugar, so it's only 25 calories.
That's
so you're not
saying.
drinking like fucking...
Get me a box,
dude. Yesterday I was on a boat and I was so excited because sometimes we raid the fridges when it's like really hot. And I'm like, oh man, I want to see what they have to drink.
Wow. That's fucked up.
That's kind of fucked up.
Every person is like, oh, help yourself to whatever, you know, like it's like nice people at like you're entering their home, right? They're
That's like saying like, oh yeah, welcome to my house. You can sleep with my wife. But
okay. Anyways, no, it's not.
It's not. But
it's not.
Well, hear him out. Hear him out.
I win and I went on this boat and I was like, oh, sick. So I opened the fridge and there's a couple sodas and I'm like, oh, hell yeah, Diet Pepsi Cherry. And I was like, this sounds so good. So I grab it and I open it and I drink it. I'm like, oh, fucking
sounds
regular
awful.
Pepsi, dude.
Really?
I was so bummed because I try not to drink a lot of sugary shit.
Are you saying it tasted like regular Pepsi? It wasn't like
No, it was I was surprised at how sweet it was because it was real sugar. And because I don't drink a lot of sugar, I try not to. And then I look at the fucking back of the can. 42 grams in a fucking little 12-ounce can. I mean, I still drank it.
That's a lot.
Don't get me wrong.
I feel like that's a lot.
Dude,
the worst betrayal you could do to me is tell me this is like 0 sugar Coke. And if this had all the sugar, I'd be like, Cayman. I wouldn't talk to him for at least a month.
Yeah, exactly. See, I know, because that's how I would be too.
But you're leaving for how long are you going?
I wouldn't talk to you for like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, are you
honestly.
excited? Are you excited?
I mean, I can talk to you guys, but it sounds more like you guys are coming up with an excuse not to talk to me.
No, I want to know. Are you getting like
we're not going to be able to talk for 2
Are you
weeks.
getting like a card so you can communicate with people, or just Wi-Fi?
No, we're going to be communicating through postcards. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but strictly letters. The letter's going to get to you right when I get home.
It's gonna be a stack.
Low key, can you send me some postcards?
Yeah, I'll send you postcards.
From there.
How
does mail work in different
post
parts
office?
I think it's mostly the same.
And they're just like, hello, welcome to mail.
Do you think I'm going to Turkey? This is Barcelona. In fact, they're going to be like, do you want to mail this in full English?
Would you like to mail fifth?
Have you been to a post office here?
Yeah.
Have you mailed anything from here?
Yeah.
Same thing.
But like,
you got to go to the post office.
There's no transfer rate, you know?
They might.
I'm sure
you have to pay.
You have to pay postage, but
you have to pay there?
Yeah, you pay here too.
No, mailing isn't free.
I'm pretty sure you can just take things.
Yeah,
and just say I'm from LA.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, sir, do you know Tom Cruise?
Yeah, you friends with Tom Cruise?
He gives me shit for doing an accent.
Oh yeah,
fucking Germany over here. Speaking of Germany.
Yeah, Nazism was not cool. Oh, no, different?
Oh, no.
Roger Federer, is he German?
Who's that?
I think he's Swiss. Is that what you were going for? We want to talk? Cayman wants to talk tennis right now. Hold on. Let's give Cayman tennis talk. Go for
it. Grew up watching him. Crazy that he's retiring. Well, he's not retiring.
That is crazy.
How old is he?
He's in his late 40s.
I always feel like athletes are like, I'm
maybe
retiring,
early
and they're like
40s.
31. I'm like, okay.
Well, when
Yeah.
you're a football player,
Yeah, they retire
changing
early.
the sport.
Yeah,
here.
the CTE gets you.
Yeah, exactly. After one season, you're like, do I have kids? I'm not really sure.
You're a hard 24 when you retire from the NFL.
That's a stretch.
Yeah.
Boxing, you should probably retire
Yeah.
early.
Them bones be spongy.
I just saw a video, what's his face, of Muhammad Ali. I don't know how recent, but a video of him, like,
Didn't.
he's pretty brain dead.
got a little shaky there towards the end.
Yeah. Wait, is he still alive?
I have no idea.
Muhammad's dead, dude.
That's what I thought. Didn't he die in like 2014 or something?
Sorry, can we say Muhammad on this podcast?
Oh, I don't know if we're allowed to.
M.
You have to say Ali after.
Mo.
Mo.
Mr. Ali.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
died,
died, for sure.
2016. Okay, so
2016,
the video
yeah, it was
obviously
right
is older.
Yeah, but he was like kind of not there for like
No,
10 years
he
before
wasn't.
that.
He really died in like 2005.
Yeah.
Yeah, when do you die? Is it when like you're not all there? I think so.
Yeah, no, that was pretty rough.
Yeah, there's a difference between life and life.
Yeah, that wasn't a good life.
I also have a gift for you, Dallin. It's not so much a physical thing, but I want to invite you to the wedding.
Oh, I accept.
Yeah,
Do I accept now?
you can. There's an
Do I have
you
to-
and Ellie obviously.
Do I sign?
There's a lot of paperwork.
Do I have to go to like a consulate?
Just
Just
it's a
AAA
whole
handle
it's a
it?
Well,
process.
what's
Yeah,
good is he has his passport. All right.
I know
Where
that
is
for
it?
sure. In Mexico,
Oh,
I just remembered I have a passport appointment on Monday, so cool.
nice.
don't expedite it. It's
Don't.
like double the money and it still gets here in like 2 weeks.
Really? I
Swear
did that one
to
time. It came in
God.
like less than a week.
I
I don't need it for 6 months.
exactly.
No, you're
so
fine.
don't. But
Can I, if it gets close, can I be like, hey, yo, here's $30. Can you get it here faster? Like mid, you know what
so
I
here's
mean?
where they get you because I got mine towards the end of last year because we were going to go to Canada, and
Hey.
yeah, we are going to go to Canada, and they because COVID times or whatever, they were like it's going to take like a long time even if you expedite it. Paid for it, got it in like 2 weeks.
I feel like we're past the whole.
You're past it.
We're past the whole like things are taking because now I saw that not only are parts at work like getting here and there's like stock of shit, like there was a shortage on oil, so oil's finally getting here and all that stuff as well. But like cars, there's a bunch of cars on lots finally now. I think we're finally past.
dude.
We're finally past.
Cars
the whole,
are back
like,
on the lots.
Yeah, we're past the whole like.
Used cars are $40,000.
Well, they're going down too. I've been looking at cars because I've been the whole driving like from Garden Grove
Yeah,
and
that sucks.
back here and stuff has been fucking killing me on gas. So I looked at car to get like a new car. I've been finding like some really good stuff.
What are you thinking?
I really wanted
Like an H3.
I really wanted a Mini Cooper.
Oh, that'd be
Just because I'm gonna get rid of the Volvo too. So like I'm
Why
gonna.
do you want such small cars?
Okay,
Dude,
I
small
just-
cars are the shit.
I-
Are
I'm
you
not.
kidding
No,
me?
I'm
just-
just. I'm just
'cause I was
asking.
gonna- okay,
I've had a
so
small
here's the
car.
He came in a small car.
Here's the thing. So one, I've always had small cars. Remember,
Yeah.
I had the TT and then like, my 240 and stuff like that. So I'm going to keep the Sequoia still.
That's good.
So I'm going to have the big car,
Okay.
for camping
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like all that stuff, but I'm going to sell the Volvo. So I'm getting rid of like my fun car. So I wanted something that's still like a little fun, good on gas. So I was looking at minis, but anything like reasonably priced for minis, like I did my research and talked to some people who own them and stuff. And they're like, dude, they're fucking like so bad. You're buying an old BMW basically. So it's like, you can imagine how expensive stuff is, the problems that come with it. So I'm kind of out of the Mini Cooper idea, although I still would love one, but it just doesn't really make sense for what I'm trying to spend.
If you were to get one, would you get one with the British flag on it?
That'd be sick, dude.
They don't. Yeah, I would. I wouldn't be opposed
I
to
would.
it, but I'm not.
That
I
one's
wouldn't-
like, well,
I
the
wouldn't
Queen,
say
they
that-
shot the prices up.
I wouldn't say that that's like a deal breaker if it has it.
Yeah.
Like Austin Powers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I've been looking at like Volkswagens and stuff. Like I found a 2012 Jetta with
Nice.
like 70,000 miles
Dude,
on
I've
it.
always wanted a Jetta.
I've always loved Volkswagens.
Yeah.
So I was looking at like GTIs. They're a little more expensive. But yeah, I actually found a 2012 turbo Bug. So like it's the newer body style. So they're actually, I like the way they look. And plus it has like, I think 200 plus horsepower in that little car. It's like pretty zippy.
Okay.
But then-
sidebar. I'm sorry. I have to order food for the house.
Yeah.
I'll take, what do we get?
No, do you guys want anything? I'm eating Carl's. Okay.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
yeah, I just like, but I also with like doing the pop-ups for the clothing brand and stuff, I want something a little bigger. So maybe the Beetle isn't the best idea. So if the Jetta, I'm out of town next week, but the following week, if the Jetta's still there, I might go check it out. But yeah, it's just like simple. It's stick. That's what I'm looking for because I'm getting rid of my stick car. So I want to have something still. That's where the funness comes in. It's not the most horsepower, but whatever.
I strictly cared about gas mileage when I got my car.
Yeah, see, that's
I was I don't care. Like when you start really thinking about it,
what do you get?
Huh?
What do you get
on the Hyundai?
Yeah.
It was, dude, literally, it can be 40 miles.
Selena's is so good.
I miss that, dude.
But
collectively, I think
it
I
gets
get
to 14.
Collectively, I think I get maybe 30 something. One's 15 and I'm on a good day. One's 17.
Collectively, you mean your two cars put in together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One gets 29, one gets 1.
That's not how it works.
I know. I'm just saying that separately, they're just so bad that.
Yeah, I
mean, he probably gets better mileage.
12 in the Sequoia. The Volvo would get really good gas mileage, but I would love to keep it. But one, it's just been sitting in my parents' garage, and two, it's just I need something more practical.
Hold on, first car and its gas mileage. Cayman, was it your dad's truck? That's the first car I remember you driving.
No, my first car. No, I got my Volvo was my first car
before you drove. I mean, just driving a car around.
Oh, driving a car around.
Yeah.
My sister's car, my first car that I owned.
Yeah, let's do that. First car you owned
was my 89 Volvo 240, and the gas mileage was probably in the 20s because it was a little tiny 4-cylinder, had 90 horsepower. You know? But it was lugging around a fucking
on flat roads. It went okay.
Yeah,
uphill, nah.
Then I got my Nissan 240, which is kind of doing kind of happened with what my current Volvo is doing. Just kind of sat, drove it occasionally. Then I had my dad's truck.
Yeah,
I drove 2 of my dad's trucks around for a while, and then I got the Audi, and then from the Audi, I guess then the Audi moved to San Francisco. Moved to San Francisco.
Did you leave it there?
You just left it on the street.
No, I don't remember seeing it back here. What'd you do with the Audi?
I sold it.
Oh, you sold it.
Yeah, I sold it. And then now I'm in the Sequoia 12. It's really, really fun.
The Sequoia 12?
Yeah, I got a 2012 Sequoia.
Oh,
I'd love a 2012
No, it's
Sequoia.
the 12th Sequoia. It's Sequoia 12.
He's had 12 Sequoias.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, Dodge Durango.
Yeah,
That's my only other
dude.
car.
You had that car for a long time, too.
Yeah, that was 8 miles to the gallon, I think. Also, wheel falling off.
I remember that.
That car was...
Also, radiator just blew up one day.
That car was so shit. But
It died.
It was literally the epitome of a first car.
Yeah.
I feel.
Oh, it was perfect for that.
It was can I make it?
Yeah.
It quite literally broke.
Charles' first car was sick.
Wow, what was yours?
Mine was the truck, the
Yeah.
F-150.
Oh, yeah, I remember the truck.
Yeah. That. I haven't had a lot of cars. I had that.
The Explorer.
Oh, well, I had that, and then I had your car.
Oh, yeah,
I had an
that's right.
Accent, which was
Oh, I'm when did I give you my car? I would have believed you.
Yeah, I had the truck.
What happened to the truck?
I fucking hit.
I'm teeing up to something here. No, please continue. What happened to the truck?
I hit. I turned into one of those cement poles and fucked up the side of the truck.
All right, what was your second car?
The Hyundai.
What happened to that?
Totaled that.
Oh.
Dude, he totaled that on Selena's graduation
Yeah.
day.
Oh, yeah,
And then
huh.
he made the tow truck driver drive him to Golden West, and he still came and
Well,
shot photos and stuff of her
I was
graduation.
fine. So the car wasn't, obviously.
He just wiped the blood off his
Okay, hold
face and decided to fucking...
First of all, hold on. Let me go back. The truck wasn't my fault. Someone cut me off, so I turned into the pole. I was trying to avoid someone and hit something
You
else.
sacrificed the car.
The Hyundai, granted, I was a little close to this lady in front of me, but a guy on a bike jumped out in the street in front of her, so she slammed on her brakes and I slammed on mine and hit her.
Seriously, none of this is your fault.
The second one was kind of my fault. I feel like the first one I was.
Don't let the insurance companies hear that.
No, this isn't going to them.
Oh, I got sweet money from that. I took half of it to
remember.
Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I bought an Explorer for dude, I got $6,000 out of that.
Dude, that Explorer
Nice.
was...
And then I bought the Explorer which was really an exploder, for like 3.
I think I missed the Explorer.
Yeah. And then that lasted, I don't know, less than a year. And
Dude, the
then-
Explorer made it to San Francisco. It helped us move to San Francisco. We loaded up his car.
Barely,
and then
dude.
him, Selena, and I drove up. We drove the PT Cruiser just loaded with shit, and then he drove the Explorer.
I followed them
with
as
shit.
best I could.
Yeah, dude,
heading out of LA, going up the mountain, like semis are passing me. So slow. And like I'm scared it was gonna once we started going down, it was fine. To San Francisco, fine.
That is
And
unbelievable.
yeah, that lasted I went as far as I could with that, and then I eventually pulled the trigger on a new car and then got this one.
You went from Durango to the Hyundai, didn't you?
Yeah. I got the Hyundai, 2019.
I ultimately, like, I'm looking at just getting a car to last me, like, basically however, because I'm looking max, like, 15 grand.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't want my payments to really be over $300.
Right.
And, like, I could save up a little more and then just buy a car outright, but I don't really want to. I want to finance something, 1, for credit, and 2, just to make it easier on me, like not having to spend a
Yeah,
bunch of money at once. So, like,
Did you buy your car new?
Used.
Nice.
But it had like 8,000 miles on it.
see, that's what.
Yeah.
See,
It was CPO, yeah.
that's
something
how
like
Selena's car, when we got hers, it was like $9 grand, and it had like, this was like right at the start of the pandemic. So it was, they were starting to jack up the prices.
Yeah.
And I swore it was only like $8 grand, but for a 4-year-old car at the time was like,
that was like the
really
same.
fucking good.
It was super good. And that's the only reason I went with that. Because I'm like, dude, I can't get any better than this.
Yeah.
If you could have any car in the world, what would it be?
Me? Any car in the world? Jeez.
No, scratch that. If you could have any car from like a TV show, what would it be?
Oh, Dwight's Thunderbird, dude. 100%.
I'm thinking like the Batmobile.
Yeah, or Knight Rider. Like,
Oh, I want his car, dude.
Chitty bang.
That car's fucking legendary. That red Thunderbird.
can I have Mrs. Frizzle's school bus?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Well, I didn't know school buses were in this. All right. I'm going with like Thomas the Tank. I want a whole train, bitch.
Thomas the Tank?
Is he the train?
There's no tanks in that show.
Thomas the Engine? What's the fucking show called?
He's Thomas the Tank Engine.
I want the thing from the Teletubbies that they ride around in.
Fuck, dude, these are so much cooler. I want a Thunderbird. That probably is like, has 400,000 miles on it.
Yeah, but he takes care of it. So
Yeah. All right. Then
Oh no, I want the Cat in the Hat car.
What car is that? Mike Myers
There's a bunch
cat?
of cars in that.
Oh, I want the cars then. All of them. I want Toe Mater. Rest in peace.
Alive?
Rip?
Rest in peace?
Yeah, he died.
Larry the Cable Guy?
No, Toe Mater. It's in the comics. The movie star never caught it.
It's canon.
That's what they left out. What about you, Chard? What's the...
No, Cat in the Hat
What's
thing.
Cat in the
Oh,
Hat
okay.
car? I don't remember a car.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's kind of sick, dude. By the way, so unnerving.
Yeah.
Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat.
Selena hates that
I
movie.
do not
Really?
like it. No.
And I'm like, I fucking love that
I
movie.
First of
love
all,
that movie.
humans in animal costume, well, furries, scare me.
Charlie, have you met Charlie? I don't think you have. You have?
Yeah.
He went to high school with someone who's like the furry person. Like is like a furry influencer on the internet. Yeah, I don't know their
Dude,
name.
we
or-
missed the furry craze. I feel like
I had
nowadays
no, that's
schools
how I
are
learned
filled with
about
furries.
it. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I'm still
I
not
feel like
entirely
we went
sure.
to school with people who had like tails. They would like
That's
wear a
like,
tail.
that,
you
yeah,
know?
that was the intro probably.
Anime
Yeah.
kids?
Yeah, like anime kids.
Maybe,
with a
maybe
tail.
that's all they were willing
or like
to
wearing
show.
gloves.
Gloves and
Yeah.
tails, I
Oh.
definitely
Yeah.
remember.
Fingerless gloves.
Right.
Or how
no,
about-
I mean like they look like paws.
Oh.
Those
Yeah,
gloves.
paws and like also like the wolf, like little hoodie.
Yeah, the wolf beanie.
Wolf beanies, dude, with the little things coming out. Little
Oh
ears.
yeah, I kind of, yeah. I remember those.
Yeah, well,
What a weird.
Dude, I feel
I mean,
like
good for them though. They found
I feel
what
like
they
high school.
That's cool.
I am so disconnected from school now. Like
Yeah.
middle school and high school to me just seems so. I don't know if I could do it.
You know what I wonder? Okay, so like a lot of people our age might become like high school teachers, right? Like they're finally starting to go back to high school and become teachers. That's probably weird, right? Like you're
gotta
finally
be.
you're disconnected from high school because we're all at that age where it's like it's
Yeah.
been a long time, so we like don't really know what goes on. And then you go and you're like teaching high school, and one, it's completely fucking different than when we went. And then two, like you're back in this area, especially if
that,
you went
dude.
to that school. Can
Squeezes.
you imagine?
Squeeze is teaching at Marina.
Squeeze is a teacher?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He teaches history.
No way. Of course he
No
does.
way.
Yeah.
That's fitting.
All right. Well, here's my thing. First of all, it does also feel like a long time, but it could also feel like yesterday. So that would be a weird, like, kind of time jump thing. But I feel like I'm a good 15 years away from being able to even mentally be able to do that. Like, teaching people sounds like
Can you
so
imagine
hard.
you become peers with your old teacher?
Oh my God, so weird.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
I would do something like... do you
history
remember-
teachers we could have been peers with, 100%. That's an easy group to be peers with, I feel like.
Who?
Like, if you were to go back as a teacher right now, I feel like the history gang would be the easiest to get along
The
with.
history gang. Not the math gang.
Nah.
English gang, never.
What?
So you know when you get down with the English gang.
She'd get along with the
Because
English
when you're
gang.
an English lit major,
True.
fucking, you're just
Depends
like,
what you care
oh,
about.
fucking Willie Shakes, dude.
What does thy want?
I think if I did that, I would go back. You remember Josh, the supervision dude?
No.
Yeah, I
red-haired
remember
dude?
Josh, yeah.
I would do that.
He was
Maybe if I
like
saw
our
a
age
photo.
probably when we
Yeah,
were...
he was probably in his 20s.
19. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
That's different. I would do that
'Cause
in my
you
free
just-
time.
He's
for sure.
asking. You're 19 in supervision. You're asking kids with fake IDs to buy you booze in
Yeah.
high school.
That's so funny.
Also, you probably graduated like 6 months.
Yeah. That's actually, no, yeah, I would maybe do it in afternoons.
I would go, yeah, because he seemed like he never did anything that seemed like...
For sure was high as fuck all the time. Right?
Do you think?
Yeah, of
course.
for sure.
Nah, he seemed pretty straight-laced.
Honestly, why don't you just...
Maybe on his off
Because he
time.
was good.
Yeah.
He was good.
That's true. He's really good at it. We should all get jobs at Marina.
Just hang out in the teacher's lounge, dude.
What do you mean?
Isn't that what everyone ever
Should we
wanted to
just
do?
break into Marina and become
we should?
teachers?
Okay,
First of all-
mid school day, just
Break
kind
in.
of walk
Isn't
through
that
the
illegal?
gate and very. We should-
Charges flash to like some Shangri-La pass or
Yeah.
something. I mean,
No, we all come in speaking...
we come in
well,
dressed.
hello. We are the superintendents.
Come in dressed in like tactical gear, so they know that we're patriotic and
Tactical.
Tactical gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We're
got a
the
couple
school
vests.
And we just go, kick in the door and visit our favorite teachers.
We're like school police, but like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
It's so good to see you.
Wait a second. Here's another idea for entry. What's like a sister city to Huntington Beach? It's probably somewhere in like Sweden or Japan or something.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right.
We come in pretending to be from there, like sister city. Hello, wanted to see your schools.
Surf's up, friends.
Surf is up, man. And then we go in as them. We just want to learn. I think that's the best idea.
That's a really good idea. Or
Rather
we could
than
just get
going
like
in
visitor
full
passes
tactic.
and probably
We could definitely.
just like go
I
to
thought about that. There was one. Did you guys ever have Miss Pham, science
No.
teacher? No. I forgot what she taught. She was really cool. Me and Steven were really close with her, and I wanted to email her, but I kind of thought, isn't that weird
Yeah.
to just randomly, hey, what's up? I wanted to use the excuse like, hey, we're 10 years out. You know what I mean? Like, our reunion is happening in October or something like that.
I would be afraid of
Are you
like
going?
visiting my favorite teachers and then being like, "Hey, good to see you."
They
Like they
don't
don't
remember
remember
you at all.
me, you know.
Are you
I have
going
like,
to your
I have
reunion?
like a handful of
not
favorite
planning on
teachers.
Then
But that's
the
why I
only
would
way to see a
email.
teacher.
I know one teacher who would remember me because I've seen him and hung out with him outside of school, like after we graduated.
I mean,
is a squeeze.
I've thought about doing it at college, but then it's like enough time goes by where you're like, I missed the mark like 4 years ago.
Yeah,
like
right?
that. It's too late.
I feel like high school. I don't know. I guess it depends on how.
I didn't have like the cool high school experience. I don't know. Like there's no one I would want to go back to see.
Okay. First of all, I'm talking about being friends with my teacher. This
Why
isn't
would
by
you want
any
to be
means
friends with the
cool.
teacher, dude?
Hey, I'm cool. Me and Miss Pham got lunch.
Ooh,
one
you want to
time.
date like a high school girl? That's kind of weird, Chard. What are you trying to go back there for? What do you want to see?
I wanted to email her. I thought about it because the 10 year is coming up. So I'm like, this might be the last window I have because I
Yeah.
was cool with my English teachers. Her as a science teacher, mostly English teachers, like all 4 that I had.
And
except
he's saying the history crew would be.
Yeah. If
The
she
group.
Googles your name, would your photo pop up?
not in a
She
good
won't
way.
remember.
Not
you.
in a good
In a
way.
good way. What do you got in there?
You haven't Googled my name before?
No.
Some guy in like Florida or Maine or
Did he kill
something.
someone?
Like, no, like, I don't know, actually. I'll find it right now for you.
What did this guy do? I think if you Google my name, it's mostly bald white men in Utah, like a lot of Mormon people.
That's right. You were born in Utah.
Yeah, but down is like.
Is that a Utah-ian name?
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
I don't know what would happen if you Googled.
Oh,
my
no,
name.
I'm dead.
Oh, you're dead. Sorry, dude.
Oh, damn, bummer.
Oh, that sucks.
Google me.
You're probably pretty unique.
I'm more of a Bing search, I think. Google's
Do
not
you
going to
have
show you
Duck,
everything.
Duck, Go?
I use Ask Jeeves. Cayman Brambila, Mechanic Redemption Marine Services.
Oh, my LinkedIn pops up. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
first,
probably what you wanted.
That's cool.
your LinkedIn, your Instagram, your YouTube channel.
I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, you have 5 million followers.
Yeah, dude, you're big
Is that what those checks are for?
Yeah, huge in the unboxing.
Is that where all these fat amount of money's coming in?
I'm talking about buying a $15,000 used car.
Cayman's iced out as
I'm like,
shit. He's
oh
like,
man, I don't really want to spend any money. And I look at my bank account, it's like 5 mil.
I like it.
What's Malachi?
Oh, that was it's a clothing. It's basically like LinkedIn, but for like clothing.
Oh.
Or like sports.
I think that's in Hawaii.
Malachi?
Yeah. No? I don't know.
You need to update that photo.
Yeah, that's old. That's my LinkedIn photo.
What's
Why
that?
Is
Is
it on
that
Malachi?
bartender Cayman?
No, that's
It looks like
insurance
you
Cayman.
took this outside of like.
Oh, I remember.
My
like you-
insurance office?
Yeah.
I did.
I was gonna say, it looks like you just did your taxes. You're
Yeah.
like, hey man, can you take a quick photo?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. More
I'm pretty
or
sure
less.
my SoundCloud photo comes up, which is not probably what I want to have on there.
Are you a SoundCloud rapper?
Yeah.
I am.
I'm huge in SoundCloud rap.
Yo, so what's up with this potential show you might be playing?
Oh, we're not playing it.
Who?
Damn it.
You
You know the band you used to be in?
Oh, you guys still rocking? I want my fucking residuals. Did we make it? No, we didn't make it. I don't even know.
No.
I think we gave away cassettes.
We're losing money.
Are
Actually,
you?
we're being sued. You want some of that?
No.
Sea Park hit me up about a show next month, and everyone was down except Korn is just too busy with school and work. He can't make it.
I'll
So
sing.
we were this close to
That's
playing a
bummer.
show. We're never gonna play a show.
No, you're never going to play it.
That's music, baby. How many shows I played with a full band? Maybe a 10th. Someone always did
Yeah,
a show.
always. The NDE shows and shit.
Someone. I've played far too many shows without a bass player or a drummer, or even a singer.
What
But
do
I
you,
was
what do
always
you
there.
do without a singer?
Dude, you sing with your instruments, baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Technically, they're all singers.
Yeah. We're all singers if you pay attention to it.
Speaking of music,
Are we gonna talk music?
any Rex? Any new Rex?
Any new Rex?
Actually, yeah.
Compared to last week?
Well, I don't know about new. They're definitely not a new band, but I started listening to Fool's Gold.
Never heard of them.
I don't know who that is.
I will send it your way. They're really cool.
What kind of music?
It's kind of like indie, like kind of world music. I don't know. They had one
Okay.
song that was kind of like just worldy. I don't know. I heard it in a skate video and I was like, this is pretty rad. And then the song that I heard was from like 2009 or something like that. But they were cool.
I've been listening to,
I don't know everything about them like
you guys
Cayman
know,
does, but
you know Can,
No.
Can.
the band Can.
No.
No.
So I've obviously with my obsession of LCD sound system, like listening to, did you listen to that podcast with James Murphy?
I did.
Yeah. So he mentions Can in it and they talk about this band and it's like one of the LCD sound system's influences. They're like an older, like 70s, I don't even know how to describe them, like kind of experimental rock band. Listen to them. They're super fucking sick.
I feel like when you say 70s, there's a good chance it's either like rock or disco.
Yeah,
There's not much else
They,
that, like-
they sound
Yeah.
they don't sound very 70s. Like
Oh,
it's
okay.
like
I gotta check 'em
electronic.
out.
It's like weird electronic, like
Okay.
vibey music.
Yeah.
Like what you would imagine LCD sound systems
To sound like it was-
influence to
Yeah.
be. And then I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of like fucking hardcore music, like Gel.
If you had to describe a band and how they taste,
Ooh.
how would you describe them?
Which band?
Any band, pick one.
That's tough to choose.
What would
a
LCD
band.
sound system taste like?
What would they
like
taste like?
pop rocks.
Pop rocks is a very, very good description of how they would
and
taste.
they just like little
Pop rocks, but it's not all sensation. It's a little bit of flavor.
You know what? It's pop rocks, chamoy tahini flavored.
Ooh,
That's
So
kind of
it's like
so you're
it's
just-
sweet,
your
but
mouth
like
is-
salty, sour.
You know what? That's a
you
good.
know?
That's a good description because it's just sensation overload. It's
There's no-
just
Yeah.
all everything's going on.
There's no sour in there.
There's a little sour, yeah.
I
'cause,
imagine
it
like
makes
a
it-
like a sour
you
pop
know,
rock.
like you're listening to music and you make that like the stank face, like
Ooh,
you know,
okay.
like that's what I think the sourness comes in with LCD
Yeah.
sound
Yeah.
systems. Like, ooh, that's fucking sick.
name a band for me.
I don't know. I can't think of it. The Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees, dude. They taste like pudding, baby. They taste like fucking
Sweet,
chocolate
sweet.
It just
pudding.
tastes like fucking cocaine.
Nah, dude.
I was thinking that pudding's pretty good,
it's the mouthfeel of pudding.
but I feel like they're very light because they sing really high. So like
They don't have pudding.
like a
mouth.
soft serve maybe.
Oh, soft
What about like a
serve.
sugar-free pudding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not heavy.
Yeah.
No.
But it feels like pudding when I listen to them.
Michael Jackson.
Ooh.
Pee.
Piss?
Yeah.
Ew.
I feel like he peed on people for sure.
Yeah, he definitely peed on a few people.
No,
but does
R.
it
Kelly
taste
would
like
taste
pee?
like that.
Yeah, well, I mean,
All right, I'll give you one. Gypsy
cut from the
Kings.
same cloth.
Gypsy King?
Yeah, what do they taste like?
What is that?
You don't know who the Gypsy Kings are?
I-
Do either of you?
Is that an appropriate name?
Are you fucking kidding?
Are they allowed
I don't
to
think
be
you're
named
allowed to say that.
The G Kings, baby.
that? That's more.
Have you heard of Eskimo Prince? They're really good.
How do you not know Gypsy Kings?
The name
I've
sounds
heard.
familiar.
Yeah, I think I've heard. What was that bit you sent me a band the other day? Fucking.
was that?
It was the same label as.
Penrose Records.
Yes.
I forget the name of the band already, though. I'll tell you what band I have been listening to. They're called Shame. Have you ever heard of Shame?
I fucking love Shame.
I just found out about them.
played-
They're awesome.
They played Ain't No Picnic.
You're fucking kidding me. When?
I swear to God, they played on Sunday and we had to miss it.
Dude.
I was so excited to
Is
see
that one of
them.
the bands you told me?
Yes. And they're fucking doing a co-headlining tour with Viagra Boys and they're playing in LA in November. They fucking canceled the show. I was literally, cause I have $100 to Ticketmaster that my sister got me and I was like, I'm going to buy tickets to this.
Yeah.
And then I went to go buy tickets and like, oh, sorry, we're changing the show. It's not going to be there
Brits,
anymore.
dude. Always
Dude,
changing. Because of the
Shame-
Queen.
It's because the
I
Queen
found
died.
I found Shame a couple years ago, like when I found out about Idols, because there's they're
Yeah,
both
they've been
British
running a lot of Idols.
punk band, and they have a tiny desk.
Do they?
I think, or they have it's the KEXP. They're KEXP.
I can see them
session.
having a KEXP.
and then that's where I found out about. It. I'm like, this band's fucking.
Yeah,
You
they're
can buy
awesome.
Ticketmaster like credit?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really cool.
It's a gift card.
Gift
My
card.
sister
You
got
gift
me.
card.
Wedding
Dude.
gift. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's what you want?
Yeah. Actually, just buy me tickets to something I don't want to go to. No rush.
Dude, I'm glad you like Shame. Shame's so
Shame is
fucking
awesome.
good.
I'll tell you
Drunk
what.
Tank Pink is such a fucking.
I'll buy us
good
all
album,
tickets
dude.
to a show that none of us probably want to go to. I will find one that
Kid
we'd be
Rock,
like,
maybe?
No, because we want to go to Kid Rock. I'm going to find something like Jason Mraz playing a show. And we're going to go.
Oh, I'd go.
Would you?
I feel like he would have a good opener.
You think so?
No.
Who?
I don't know.
I'll tell you another, not a new band, but
trying to be hopeful.
a band that I definitely used to not like, but now I find to be incredible is Radiohead. I came around on
Dude.
Radiohead
Okay, so-
and it clicks with me now.
So the last when they headlined Coachella, I
Yeah.
didn't go, but like I was like, you know what? I knew a couple of songs, and I got really into what is it? In Rainbows?
Yeah.
Creep.
That
In
album,
Rainbows is a great album.
So I listened to that and I was like, holy shit! The song Videotape is fucking amazing, and I watched this video about Videotape on YouTube, and it talks about how God, what's his name?
Tom York?
Yeah, Tom York. How it's like literally a masterpiece of a song because the way he plays the piano is like some sort of step off. So it like is literally almost impossible.
He is like a
to
musical
play.
genius, right?
He really is, yeah. So like I got really, and then like you're trying because the song it's like it makes you think it sounds like this, but it's actually like a step off, and
Yeah.
it's the weirdest fucking thing. Once you learn
Yeah.
that and listen to it, it sounds fucking completely different.
Yeah, it's a trip. I remember reading something like a long time ago where it was like, OK Computer, everyone talks about that album, and like at one point it's gonna like hit with you in that moment. And then like I listened to it a few months ago and I was like, damn, I think this is me now.
Like it's happening.
Like mentally it fit in finally.
Dude,
and it
that's
was
how
weird.
I felt. That's how I felt about Black Country. Like,
Yeah.
I found out about Black Country before their new album came out, and I was like, "This band's sick." And then I listened to their new album. I was like, "Okay, it's good." And then just like gave it a couple more listens.
Dude,
I was like,
for real.
What the?
It's always
fuck?
funny.
I'm seeing them fucking.
It's like a week or two.
yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
seeing them
I wanted to go, but I'm gonna be on.
next Thursday.
Were they playing?
Glass House.
Ooh, nice.
But it's without
The singer.
Isaac. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they play completely new shit. But
Oh,
I'm still
alright.
excited to see
Yeah.
them, and I'm gonna see Black Midi too.
I haven't been to a
Black
show
Midi.
in a minute. Like a Glass House show. Not like like a big
Yeah.
stadium, but like a small show. And
Once
Yeah, but-
shows came back, Selena and I were just like buying.
I'm trying to
tickets
go more.
every
Yeah, like I
show.
got turnstile
That's what-
tickets again. Like I just want to go
Oh,
to a
you
show.
got tickets?
Yeah, you shall go.
what is it?
They're probably sold out now.
I don't know if they are.
I still see ads for it, so maybe they're not.
They're not.
When and
Snail
where?
Mail's playing JPEG.
Yeah.
November 2nd, the Shrine.
The Shrine.
The Shrine. But yeah, I'm trying to get tickets to shows again.
Yeah,
and just go.
I've been going to like a lot of smaller like hardcore shows and shit because
Yeah.
of Shane and stuff, and then I've just been trying to buy tickets for fucking.
I was
It's
thinking on
just
the
so
drive
fun.
over here for some reason. Did you see Dangers recently? Like, you did, right? Or no?
Oh, you didn't come? Yeah,
No,
I saw him.
I remember you
saw him,
texting me.
I think in July.
They came on Spotify.
Did you laugh because you thought he went?
Yeah, because no, we were hanging out with Corey the other day, and I was like, dude, you know who or not the other day, a month ago. And I was like, you know who I just saw? I fucking saw Dangerous. He's like, no way, where? And I was like, oh yeah, fucking in Long Beach. And he's like, dude, we went together. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Where did they play? K-Sarah or something? No, where did they play?
No, that's the lyric of their song. But no, Alex's Bar?
Oh, Alex's Bar.
Yeah, I saw them, Graf Orlock, and Scalp. I think Scalp played.
Face Ripper.
We should start a band.
I'm down. I'm on bass. I've been wanting to play bass forever.
There you go. Take
I
that.
can be vocals.
Yeah?
Take it?
Yeah.
You can have it.
All right, I'm going to take it. I'm taking it home. No,
Wait.
all right, you can be bass.
No, I don't want to play bass.
Oh, all right, I'm on maracas.
It's all acoustic.
Yeah, we're all acoustic.
Who's our drummer?
You.
I can't drum.
Yeah,
You can mouth drum.
I'm just
Give me
vocal.
a fill.
We should get you. You can drum on this. Dude, Harrison did our whole album on one of these.
I know. It's fucking... Why didn't he just play drums? He knows how to play drums.
I think miking it up maybe
He
was a
doesn't
lot.
have his drum
They're
keys.
they're real drums. They're just played on a thing.
Yeah. Are they real drums?
Why don't you just do like beats?
Yeah,
Who says we have to be like a rock band?
Should we just be a Death Grips band?
So we don't have to be a rock band?
No.
I'm down to switch it up. Maybe we do that.
Oh, you want to scat?
Me
Full
and
scat.
Cayman what was our name? Scat Boys? Scat Men?
Yeah, but it just didn't work out because scat is
Yeah.
like...
Well,
poo-poo.
we did have an idea to do full
that's
covers of songs. All right, so we would do...
No,
we would
we've talked about this.
Oh, where we scat over it?
Yeah,
But you can still hear the song? I know we covered that.
It's not interrupting the song at all, but you hear it.
No,
It's just
you
like
could-
faintly in the background.
and it's slightly off tempo.
It's like listening to music with their buddy you're with is like scatting along to it, and you're like, just...
It's like listening to music with Steven when he tries to hum the song he's never fucking heard before,
Yeah.
but like still fucking thinks he knows it.
It's either
coming
humming
home.
to a song they don't know,
Probably
or
on his way.
you know, my favorite thing to see is when you're at a show and they do like a camera on people, or like when you're watching a show.
Oh, and they know like one lyric.
And they don't know the rest of the words, but they're
Yeah.
still trying to move their mouth, but they're
Yeah.
on
Oh
camera.
my god, that's the worst.
Oh, that sucks.
No. If I don't know it in full or
Not
like at
saying it.
least a full like line, I'm not.
I'll tell you what I do at shows. I started doing if I do have the urge to sing along for whatever reason, I just don't actually say it. I just move my lips because I want to save my voice.
You know,
I think it depending
And
on
no one
where,
knows.
depending on where I am at the show, like the Strokes, like I was like singing it
Yeah, we were.
quietly to myself,
That
and
was
then at some
also
points,
alcohol
like,
induced.
Yeah,
That
also
depends.
loud. But then like with Idols, it was like I was screaming every single.
Well, we were
fucking-
scatting at the Stroke show too. We were scatting a lot. People were probably really mad at us. Because I guess what you just described is what we did. Someone is really trying to enjoy a band they love, and we're like, way too loud.
I want to go to like a silent disco thing.
I'm down.
I want to go somewhere that's not loud.
You want to go to a coffee shop.
Yeah.
You want to go to a coffee shop where a guy's just kind of playing acoustic.
He wants to snap instead of clap.
You want to snap?
Oh, do you guys know how to play snaps? I just learned how to play. Not that snaps.
No.
I don't know how to play snaps.
I just learned it. I don't want to explain it because it took me so long to like.
All right, cool. So, anyways,
No, that's really cool, dude.
remember when
in
you
my-
tried to teach Selena and I?
Stop in the middle of the night.
Gin? It was like 12.
You try to teach people gin
It
in the
was
middle of the night?
12, and we had been drinking, I think, all day.
All day.
And we were at Joe's house, and it was like Richard and Joe were super into playing card games at the time. And Selena and I are there, and Selena notoriously doesn't like games.
Yep.
And Chard's like, oh, we're going to teach you how to play gin. I was like, nah. He's like, no, come on, it'll be fun. And Joe's like, yeah, let's do it. And then he's like trying to teach us, and Selena and I are just sitting there like, we're not retaining.
We're
any of
too
this. This is
fucked
dumb.
up to explain it.
Yeah, just
And
watch.
they just
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
It was.
I'm with you, though.
We went to bed like right after too.
Yeah,
It was-
literally.
It was
all
literally
right,
like the end of a day. Like just go to bed.
I like that. I'm the same. I cannot explain anything for the life of me.
Yeah.
Explain Tame Impala.
What do they taste like?
What do they taste
Skittles.
You know when you like put your
Skittles?
tongue like in an outlet?
like? Ooh, battery. When you look at
I've
battery,
actually
what it tastes
been.
like.
I'm not gonna lie. I've actually been listening to like a lot of Tame Impala recently.
I just went through. I was at the gym and I just listened to like 2 of their albums.
Very upset I'm going to be gone for the Lonerism set. I would have gone for sure.
Dude, I was gonna go.
I'm
that's
sorry,
Saturday,
what's happening?
Right?
They're playing all of Lonerism at Desert Days.
That's
on the
Saturday.
2nd.
That's this weekend.
Next weekend. No, 2 weekends.
Saturday, right?
on the 2nd.
I was gonna
Or first.
go. I was gonna potentially buy tickets just for Saturday. One to see that, and then Viagra Boys and Shame were playing, and that's one of the fucking shows that they canceled. So literally, I was like, well, 2 of the bands I would go for aren't playing anymore. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna go. But yeah, literally, I was like, I went to go buy the tickets, and
good. I would go for that.
I think it's on October 1st that they play.
Damn it! I think. Fuck.
Yeah,
going to New York.
Huh?
You're going
to New York.
When?
See
Julio?
I think the second week of November.
Nice.
I'm kind of in this weird situation though, where it's like not weird. So Selena's always wanted to go to New York. Like, literally, it's one of the places she's always wanted to go. Besides out of the country, like she's like she thought she would live there by now, and like she loves New York.
She wanted to live in New York.
It's childhood, like
I feel
live there one day.
Yeah, I can get
so.
That.
Julio moved there, and then so Selena's interviewing for this new job and going through this process, whatever. And so we're gonna buy tickets, but if her job doesn't let her go, or like she doesn't want to go, I'm not gonna go,
right?
Because like
you don't want to be the person to go see the place she's always wanted to see.
Exactly. Yeah. I'd feel so bad. And she was like, "Oh, thank you for like understanding." I was like, "Of course." Like that literally be like, I put myself in her shoes, like. If you were going somewhere, I always wanted to go, and like
it's like if she went to Papua New Guinea,
exactly, or or like fucking Georgia, I've always wanted to go there. And
the country, I think that's Russia now. I think they took it.
So I'm going either the second week of November or not going until she's able to get time off.
Yeah.
So you haven't bought tickets, or you planning?
No,
on
we're
going?
buying tickets this week.
Refundable tickets.
Yeah, we're gonna buy refundable, pay the extra fee, whatever it is, just in case. Because it's like I'd rather pay a little bit extra and be able to like go fly somewhere else in November.
No,
it'll be okay.
Maybe at night.
Here's the thing, though. I get what you're saying because I think you've been to New York, so perhaps you have the opinion of like,
I've been.
You really want to go to New York?
No, I would love to go with him.
Because here's the thing, I had like a flight credit from whatever got canceled for COVID. I think we were going to go to New York, and then when it came time to. I had to buy tickets by the end of this month. I thought about New York. You want it?
Yeah.
I already used it. Just not for New York.
Damn it.
I don't know if I could have. I probably could have used it for
Wait a minute. I have JetBlue points. Anyway, sorry. Besides
it was JetBlue
How
as well.
long are you going for?
A week.
Nice.
But like New York,
You're staying in Brooklyn?
We're going to stay probably in, I don't know. I don't know if we want to stay in Brooklyn because that's where Julio lives. So like, I don't know if we're like, should we stay somewhere else to kind of get a different feel?
Do you want to do like the touristy shit?
I want to do a little bit touristy shit. Yeah. Like I want to go to the Comedy Cellar, which isn't that touristy, I guess. Like,
that's pretty cool.
I do kind of want to see I might want to see Statue of Liberty. I don't know. I might
go to the How I Met Your Mother bar.
I want to go there. We might see Harry Potter on Broadway. Just like
sick.
Yeah, it's just like random shit.
Way cooler than I think I would have ever thought to do it.
Yeah.
It's cool. I've been twice.
Plus,
I went I went in December, and then I went one summer. Both like as cold kind of gets. Summer it was hot, muggy, like summer. So I've never been in the fall. I think you're going.
Dude, I was looking up like weather in New York when it was like fucking heat wave here. It was fine there. Like yeah, it's more heat.
Yeah, we got a heat wave.
It's humid. It's humid, but it's like we dealt with a shittier summer.
Fuck the East Coast, bro. That said, we're going to Boston instead of New York. New York, I wasn't ready for New York mentally. Haven't you been to
Boston already?
Yeah, we're going back and doing it the right time, though. When we went, it was like a fucking blizzard.
That's right, yeah. That's how I feel about Vegas. We went to Vegas and like didn't really do it right, so I want to go back and like
it's because I was
black out,
Yeah, it's how it should be done.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to not remember my trip to Vegas.
Yeah, I want to just... So I was listening to... Sam Morril did a podcast. He just did Joe Rogan the other week. And I was listening to it, and he was like, I've never been to Atlantic City, but he was talking about going to Atlantic City.
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
People arrive in Atlantic City like how people leave Vegas.
Ooh, yeah, I
like it.
Because it's like a sad... He described it as like a sad Vegas, right? And he was like, people come to Atlantic City in the fucking... mindset of leaving Vegas.
That's scary.
Yeah. No, I've heard some crazy shit. I don't know how. I think it was a Sunny episode I watched where they go to Atlantic City.
Oh yeah, that one's.
And I don't know how old that one is, but it was already.
I just started rewatching that show.
Me too. Selena and I just started the other day from season 1.
You need to watch it again or what?
No, I
you
don't.
have no reason to be watching that show.
Selena
anymore.
wanted to rewatch it, and I was like, "Yep."
I watched
every night since we restarted it. I'm like, "All right," I just put it on without even asking her. She's like, "Oh, I don't have any input." I'm like, "You want?" I thought you wanted to watch it.
I feel like I fucked up. I watched that show live up until like Fat Mac. And then I have not watched the show since then at all.
Same,
And
yeah.
then I'm like, I need to restart it. I actually understand it this time because I'm not 11. And
There's
then
not much to understand.
I've been
Dude,
loving it.
It's so we started from because she had seen The Gang Gets Racist the first episode multiple times. So I was like, I think the second episode is Charlie Gets Cancer.
Yeah.
And we started from there and just like the change of Charlie as a person from the first season to like
crazy.
The newest season. He goes like.
I was telling Allie that because like rewatching it, I'm like, I don't remember them being this tame. Like they all seem like normal. Like
normal.
the first season they wrote, they were all like kind of okay people, and then season 2 they're all fucked up so hard.
They talk about that in the podcast.
Yeah, I just started listening to it.
Yeah, so they talk about that in the podcast. Like they went from them as people like writing the show. They're like, oh, these people are just like crazy. It went from like, oh, they're weird, crazy, and then just like, oh no, these are horrible people.
Yeah.
Like that's how the show progresses.
Watching the show now, it reminds me a lot of Curb actually. Like the show reminds me a lot of Curb.
I've never seen an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I have. It's good.
That is my favorite show of all time.
I've heard so much praise from it, and I have no opinion on it because I haven't seen it.
You either really like it or you don't like it.
Is it one of those?
I don't think anyone can say, I mean, a lot of people can say it's a fine show, but I think people either really don't like it.
Because I never got into Seinfeld either.
I never did either.
Seinfeld is fine. So I grew up in a Seinfeld house, not a friend's house.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of...
Yeah.
I didn't grow up in either.
So
I grew up with like a Malcolm in the Middle house.
I love Seinfeld. I never really got into Friends, but Seinfeld's fire.
I actually kind of resonate more with the Malcolm in the Middle house.
A little bit.
That's the show that I grew up like that and like King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. I was about to say, I grew up in
So
King
you
of the
watch
Hill.
FX?
I had channel like, I don't know, 13, whatever it was from the satellite.
42?
Oh
42.
My God.
Yeah, you had Time Warner growing up, huh?
Yep.
Oh, man.
51 was Comedy Central. 52 is Food Network.
51 is Comedy Central.
I
Still?
don't remember any of these.
No, I'm just saying, I don't care where you're from. 51 is Comedy Central. 55 AMC, 61 VH1, 62 MTV.
Wait, did you say
MTV,
56 AMC?
55.
Ooh, I thought it was 56. I don't remember.
65 Sci-Fi.
59 was E, wasn't it?
Say it again.
59 was E.
I never watched it.
No.
I used to watch The Soup on E. I remember The
You
Soup.
guys remember BET?
Yeah.
What was
Remember
that, like,
UPN?
No.
What?
UPN was now like whatever. It's like My Network 13 or some shit like that.
Oh, it was Channel 13.
It was 13. It
Yeah.
was UPN, bro.
Holy shit.
UPN. it
USA?
had- yeah. USA. The WB.
23.
On the
The-
WB.
I like chicken.
WB was the shit. I think. I don't remember.
Too young to remember.
From what
there was a certain age where we lost all TV, so I don't remember.
I know. I was thinking about that recently, how I remember being like 17 or 18. It was when Netflix streaming was like getting like big. And I remember I was borrowing someone's and I'm like, man, I can't wait to like have these programs. It just seemed like this normal life that I live now where I'm like, no commercials, dude. Like I can pick when I want to watch. Like, oh, it's going to be great. And then it just happened one day and I'm like, man, there's not shit to put on anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's complete. I'm so like, don't do TV.
And then there are ads on everything that is streaming now.
Since we house sit like for Selena's aunt a lot, so like we watch TV in their in the room and stuff like that. So like I'm
Like regular
still,
TV.
Yeah, I'm still like on
can't do
TV
it. I
occasionally,
can't.
but other than
I
that,
can't sit
like,
through commercials. I can't. I get so uninterested.
I don't know. There's something I enjoy about memorizing all the commercials, and I can sing along.
Dude, we were doing that in Vegas. It just kept being like fucking Nugenics commercials and like all this like.
I can quote the Nugenics commercial all the way through.
Knowing that I don't have to live with it, it's fine. Like at a hotel, I could do
Yeah.
that. But like, because it gets fun for the weekend. Like it's a game. But
Yeah, usually what Selena and I do whenever we stay in a hotel, it's pretty much just Food Network the entire time.
That or local news for a minute. I want to see the weather
Yeah.
report.
Ugh.
Dude, I'm going to do that everywhere I go. Are you fucking kidding me? I want to see.
You're gone 2.5 weeks.
Yeah. So we're going to Barcelona,
Yeah.
staying in Copenhagen for like 6 hours.
Oh.
Very long layover. Copenhagen, Barcelona.
But like when you're traveling that far, that's not that bad. Like you
It's not
can
bad.
eat, you can chill, kind of.
Our ticket has a
Get
lounge
used-
access
get
in
used to
Copenhagen.
it. Oh,
so I'm
there
going to
you
go straight to the lounge.
Yeah.
Then we're going to Venice, the Dolomite Mountains up in North Italy, which is going to be fucking sick.
I don't even know what that is.
They're like really rocky mountains. They're like jagged.
Oh, we
rock
have
mountains.
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen-
So
They're called the Rocky Mountains.
do you know Mount Baldy?
Yeah.
It's like that, dude.
It
so if
looks
you
like
love
that.
Baldy, no, it doesn't.
Okay.
Know.
That's cool. So that's
Florence,
your first
Rome,
What are they called?
London.
The Jagged Mountains.
Dolomites.
Oh, that was
Dolomite.
you guys remember the movie Dolomite?
Nope.
No,
Anyways,
they call
go
me
on.
Dolomite or something.
Yeah.
You ever seen Cliffhanger?
Oh, don't even fucking get me started on Cliffhanger. That's the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, love it. Same guy.
Same thing.
Same human. Okay, keep going.
I just hold on. No, about Cliffhanger. I
No,
feel
no,
like
no,
there's
we'll-
a scene where they're on like a tightrope and he's just screaming. I will never forget
The
that.
opening scene.
Okay, that's as far as I watched. All right, so Venice, Florence, Rome, and London.
London.
Are you gonna
town.
go wait 24 hours to see the Queen?
No, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna fucking brush her off. I don't even care.
You should get like a really cool American Eagle flag, American Eagle like T-shirt to wear in London.
Like, did you say American Eagle? Do I need to shop there before I go? Wait, what do you mean? Like American Eagle Outfitters?
No, like a T-shirt with like
with a bald
flag. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, just to let everyone know.
right.
Yeah, I want them to know.
Stick out more.
Fuck the monarchy. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do there.
Yeah, definitely talking a really shitty British accent on your there.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you should go to a Wrexham game.
I'm down. It's in Wales though. That's a problem. That sounds kind of far. I'm caught up on that. I watched.
I didn't watch this week. No.
Okay, the first episode they released is like it's like a departure from the actual documentary, and they do like an all about Wales like variety show.
Oh,
it's
sick.
hilarious. But I'll probably stay in London. I don't know what we're doing. We're supposed to go to Amsterdam.
Go see a football match.
Oh, footy match.
You know, footy. That's
Go
what
see-
I want
go
to do.
see
If
the
I
Sex
If
Pistols.
I go eventually I will go out of the country, and I want to go to a football match. I feel like that'd be so.
I do too. I wanted to
fucking
go see a
fun.
game in Barcelona, but they don't
That'd
play
be
when I'm there.
So fun.
We should plan it,
Go to England and go to a footy match.
dude. We
And
should
like,
go.
I want to go to the pub, like
gonna end up
around
seeing
the
a
corner.
Galaxy game in
Yeah.
I
person.
want to
That's what we're gonna
fucking
do.
get. I want to do it. You know,
In a
and, like,
smaller town, though, I don't want to go
Yes,
see like
same.
Manchester. I want to see like fucking
I wanna
Blokey
go-
Bloke
how's-
FC.
Like, I don't need to see Wrexham because I feel like now Wrexham's just
like a
probably
local
blown
football
up.
club.
But like
Swansea
like-
City or
like
some
a
shit.
team
Yeah.
like Wrexham.
Like a third tier English league.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
London 4 or something. They're called like London Workers Union. And they play in like the 8th professional league. Because even then, what like Wrexham, they're in like a 5th
They're
tier
in the
league.
the
Crowded.
small, like the smallest, the worst league you can be in.
Every
pretty
game
much.
they show, even if it's away, those places are packed.
You want to get like stabbed.
Maybe. Dude,
I
yeah,
wouldn't
because
be
you go to the
opposed.
hospital and it's free. Of course I want to get stabbed there. I'm not going to get fucking stabbed here. But,
We
you know,
should plan it. We should plan something like that.
I'm down.
Euro trip, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Euro Rip? That's what we're going to call it.
Hey,
Whenever, yeah.
No, we should plan a cruise.
Oh my God.
that's not as
Okay, my
eventful as what
mom
we're talking
my mom
about,
is like a
but
big time cruiser now.
does Swag Bucks have any?
Dude, she just redeemed 842 million swag bucks for one cruise. She's been saving forever now. Cruises scare me.
Really?
I think so.
I just feel like it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it's
I'd be
more
down
about
for
just
sure.
us. Obviously, I think like a Euro trip would be like we're going to this place to be together.
Great point. Number one, a cruise is obviously a lot easier.
You can't really go anywhere.
You go to places.
No, I meant like you can't leave.
Yeah, when you're sailing, yeah.
Excuse me. There's a whole world in there.
I'm gonna catch a movie
I
while
know
you.
they do comedy. Imagine you're the fucking comedy cruise guy. Like,
You know what? I was just
yeah, people do that, right?
yeah. You know Sam Richardson?
No.
You don't know Sam Richardson?
Uh-uh.
He's in the latest season of Ted Lasso. He's like the Nigerian guy who comes down and is trying to
Oh,
recruit. He's in a
yeah,
bunch
yeah.
of shows,
Okay.
but he's in like a bunch of Tim Robbins and stuff too. He was talking on a podcast one time. He did cruise comedy.
No way.
Yeah, and he was talking about one time. I might be misrepresenting the story, but he said someone bombed so hard that he got airlifted by a helicopter off because the crowd turned on him so hard that it was like dangerous. So he had to
Jesus
get
Christ.
flown off of the cruise by a helicopter.
Oh, that's rough.
Shit, that's amazing.
That's unbelievable.
That's like the Woodstock doc when Fat Boy Slim. They're like, hey, we got a car for you. You gotta fucking go, dude.
Dude, actually, now that you say that, if we're like just anything with us, I think is going to be a great time
Yeah,
no
for
matter where
sure.
we're at. So cruise
Just seems like
100%.
it's close quarters,
It's
like
convenient.
right.
we gotta
Everything's
try looking
included,
out.
food, all that. You have to wait, and then you go
Yeah.
to like a cool. We go to Mexico. Or
We just
something,
all
like-
have to be okay with getting COVID.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, duh. Duh.
I still haven't had it.
Yeah.
I don't.
you have.
I think I've had it like 6 times. I really don't know. I just got the other booster. I'm good.
I'm sure you have.
I might have. There was
Can you check to see if you've had it? That's a thing, right?
Antibodies, but
So if you have it, that means
it would have showed from like 3 years ago. If you have antibodies for COVID, unless you had a vaccine, yeah, it would show you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I might have. I don't know.
Well, nowadays though, it's like every time you get a cold, you're like,
Is it
probably
COVID?
it was probably
I'm just staying home for 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
And
Which I'm
your
down
job's just like, okay.
Okay. I have back problems now. That's cool.
Hell yeah.
Elaborate.
Go on.
Dude, after this podcast, what was that, Saturday?
Yeah.
I forget what day it was.
Last week.
The next morning I couldn't stand up.
Really?
Yeah, I had like
Is it the chair?
I had sciatic back pain.
Didn't we make a fucking
Did we say
joke
something?
about sciatic?
Did we?
Last week?
Yeah.
Well, it happened. Literally the next morning I could
Hey,
not
let's make
stand
a
up.
joke about $1 million.
Dude, that'd be so funny if we won $1 billion.
$1 million
Just a
right
cool
now.
beat.
It's fucking terrible.
So yeah, I saw Duran on Friday and I got sciatic back pain on Sunday. So
That's
I really
probably what
feel
did it.
old as shit now.
I feel
Yeah.
like we should blame Duran.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them.
I like how you posted a video like days after the show.
I thought the same thing. I was like, is he seeing them again?
I posted it late enough to where someone could have thought I still saw them at the bowl because I paid like 5 straight nights. So someone could have been
okay.
like,
Oh,
No,
you were
no, no.
doing a thing.
no, I was just really late. I meant to do it and then I forgot. And then I was like, this video is actually kind of cool. I'm going to post it.
Yeah.
But I think that's me in general. I stopped posting on social media a long time ago, but now I'm just really late to everybody.
I'm ready for
don't-
the new thing.
I don't post too much, but just recently, like I feel like the last couple of weeks, I've been like just reposting
You've been
people's
posting.
shit.
Well,
Yeah.
we have a strong meme thing going on right now. Our reels are fucking
Dude.
wild.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus
My feed is
Christ.
getting really
I'm
weird.
in India reels right now.
India?
I was in deformed Instagram reel territory, but now I'm in Indian territory.
I don't even know where I'm at. I feel like
For a long time, I was in golden retriever. Everything was dogs.
I feel like
Mine's
it's
a lot of pugs.
It's funny because Dallin and I's reels are like 3 views, like weird cringy shit,
Yeah.
and then Chards are just like cringy shit, but everyone has seen them.
Yeah, mine
You
are
know
like,
what I mean? Like you're still in the popular cringe area, and
Yeah.
like Dallin and
Yeah,
I are
you
just
guys are
in,
going
like, the-
deep.
Yeah.
I'm in like
Yes,
Ugandan deformed keyboard player territory, and I don't know what happened. I think I was one click and it just ruined
That's
me.
just the algorithm. I mean, that's just you know.
Which is fine.
I'm trying to fine tune mine to get a little bit more lower on the iceberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to start clicking the right things. Like I'm
Yeah.
trying to make it normal by like, I'm going to click on this salad and watch it for a few minutes. Oh, this dog, I'm going to click
And
it.
now you see salad people, and you're
Have you
like,
ever
oh, God.
left a video like a reel playing and then you put your phone down and it's been on for like 2 hours?
Absolutely.
And then that's your feed?
That's what happens to us. See, I must have left like some person playing the bongos with like a flipper hand for like 3 hours. Because it's, dude, I'm ripe with the flipper people.
Flipper hand.
By the way, this is actually a really fucked up story to tell, but I'm going to tell it because I don't care. But I have a core memory from when I was maybe like 10 that I swear I was watching like public access TV and there was a kid who had flipper hands and he was playing the drums. And I've been trying to look it up for now like 17 years. Every couple months I think about it. I can't find it. I think it's a false memory, but it's a weird false memory.
Dude,
to
I
have.
Like you made it up in your
I
head.
was listening to a podcast where Bert Kreischer is talking about like false memories and stuff, and how like he doesn't want people to ruin them, like that they're not true because he has such a good memory of it. And he was like saying like, oh yeah, I saw Smashing Pumpkins open up for Nirvana, and everyone was like, no, you didn't. That's fucking that doesn't even that lineup doesn't even exist. You know,
Right.
like they're too different from each other and like two on different years, right?
That's wild.
Turns out it was real, but then there's another one that
really?
he has where he's like, oh, I've seen Michael Jordan play basketball, but he like refuses to like look that
Fact
up
check
to,
it.
Yeah,
Talk about
yeah.
what game or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I think, there's like a close intersection between false memories and this is a lie and I know it's a lie because I want to sound like I was cool or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
This
dude, I
wasn't
saw-
it, right?
Definitely more adult. Like he was maybe 14.
Oh, these are just flipper people.
Also, those
Okay.
they're not playing drums.
Yeah, there's not even a
He could though. Look at those freaking limbs.
Jesus, bro, this is so sad. But it's not that sad. But he was maybe 14. I feel like I'm giving details to a cop. He was like 13 to 17.
Flipper hands.
Medium height,
and
right?
he was
Average height.
ripping drums.
Interesting.
Probably a really good swimmer.
I have that for I think a Levi commercial. I just tried to YouTube the other day, where it was like a dude playing like guitar in his room. I think it was a Levi commercial.
I did that the other day. I was talking to
play
Selena.
guitar in your room.
I was talking to Selena. We were watching something, and there was like a water sommelier on the TV, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't know water sommeliers existed." I was like, "We've been to a restaurant with a water sommelier," and she's like, "No, we definitely haven't." I was like, "Yeah, we have."
False memory.
And then I was like, I took a step back, and I was like, "Wait a minute," and I Googled water sommelier documentary. It was just a documentary I had watched, but I placed Selena and I in this documentary.
That is Inception.
Yeah,
You incepted.
I was
you got
100%. I was 100% convinced that Selena and I had been to a restaurant with a water sommelier.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I do remember I don't know if it's still there, but there's a wine sommelier documentary on Netflix, and it's the wildest shit. Maybe they're like training to be a sommelier.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
Dude, it is gnarly, and they give them and they have to say the region, the year, the fucking grape. I'm like, dude,
I would love to do to learn that.
I mean, it's kind of cool
To like be trained a little bit and be like, this is what you taste for, this is what you smell. This is what
because I
texture.
just drink wine. I
cannot for the life of me. I have tried for food too. And they're like, oh, there's nutmeg in here. How the fuck?
I don't know.
Especially with alcohol though, when they're like,
well, everyone tastes different. I feel like some people just have the nose.
People
for
do
it.
taste
I just
different.
taste. Yeah, people do taste different. What do people taste like? I'm going to name you a person in history and tell me if they taste like Jeffrey Dahmer. Go.
Like liver,
Okay, cool.
raw liver, like organ food.
Okay.
Him specifically. Keep going.
Genghis Khan. What does it taste like?
Like orange chicken.
Okay, Mr. Bean, go.
Coffee. I'm just thinking
Coffee and cigarettes.
All right, David Beckham, go.
Ooh. He's like a good steak.
All right, the Blue Wiggle, go.
The blue wiggle?
Yeah, the Wiggle.
The-
Fruit
from
salad.
the band?
Fruit salad. It tastes like fruit salad.
Yeah, like a fruit berry, some kind of berry.
Ellen DeGeneres, go.
Stale.
Salmon.
Sean Connery, go.
Tea and crumpets.
Copenhagen. Wintergreen.
Yeah.
Long cut.
The Asian kid from Indiana Jones, go.
Chicken.
Richard knows one Asian food, and it's orange chicken.
It's not even the
I
most
was
Asian.
gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's like not even fucking Chinese.
Damn, dude.
What else?
Oh, other people?
Yeah.
Do you...
You haven't said any black people.
Oh. Mo, Ali.
Muhammad Ali?
Mo.
Mo, sorry.
Victory.
Whatever you taste like, it's very tender.
I'm out of people.
All right. That was good.
That was okay.
It's funny to think that there are people out there who have those thoughts, like, I wonder what this person tastes like. And they follow through.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's been a few people in
And-
history that have eaten people. Army Hammer? Almost. You got close.
I didn't watch that.
I haven't either, but I have seen the DMs. You know Army Hammer is the actor? All right, well, he was an actor. He was actually pretty popular. I think he was in...
Wasn't a lot of. I don't know.
He was in a
but
couple movies, but he's kind of a cannibal.
Old timey actor?
No, like recent.
kind of a cannibal. He's like,
He definitely wanted to be a cannibal.
Army?
Armie?
Got it.
Hammer?
What's kind of a cannibal?
Like he was messaging people
Can we
about
just,
like
like, nibble?
you would taste really good if I ate you.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah.
yeah. There's a whole doc on Netflix, I think.
Yeah, I saw
Not
it.
like I have eaten someone, which I don't know if there's any proof, but he was very like with women, I can't wait to eat your brain or some shit.
Like saying those things?
Yeah.
Oh, that's, yeah.
In
So what,
in
did he
writing.
just get kind of like pushed to the side?
Yeah, he got a little bit marginalized. I think he's in a movie that just came out about like murder on the Nile or some shit.
Death on the Nile.
Yeah, he's in that.
That's
Like they didn't cut him out of that movie, but that was pre.
I feel like
people.
if they made it and put it out, like would it?
Can't you reshoot him?
You could. Who would you superimpose into his role?
I don't know.
Like Robert De Niro?
Eh?
Actually, just watched Joker the other night.
Oof.
Not for the first time.
The Joker baby.
Yeah, it was.
Heavy.
I like the Joker.
It's
The
so
Joaquin
good.
Phoenix one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Selena was like, "Why do you want to watch this fucking depressing movie?"
Dude,
I'm like,
Joe put it on, be like, let's watch something fun. Puts on the
oh
Joker.
my
and I'm
god, she was very
Define fun. That might be fun for some people.
yeah.
such a good movie.
It's really good. I saw it in theaters, but
So did I.
I saw it in theaters,
I did not.
and if you guys have ever been there, I forget what theater it's called, but they have like tables and they serve you food. Like you
Alamo?
can, is that what it's called? I don't know.
Where'd you go?
It's like Irvine or somewhere,
Yeah,
in
that
Laguna
sounds-
or something like that. But they have like like little tables and
They serve
fucking
you.
waiters.
Yeah.
Like the first like 10 minutes of the movie. And I was like, it was nice. Obviously, it's like you pay a little extra for it all. But I was like, I missed like the first scene
Yeah.
because I was like watching people come in and out and so.
The first scene's so good.
I
too,
know,
when
like
he's
they
just, putting
ruined
on
like the
fucking
opening of the
makeup.
movie.
Oh.
In this, like, I paid extra money to come to this fancy. I thought it was just nice seats
Yeah.
and some good food outside. But they were like, it was like a restaurant. The first
Selena, Julio, and Coley and I saw Uncut Gems at one of those theaters in SF where they're like waiting on you.
yeah.
And the entire time, like, they didn't do that in the beginning. Like, they stopped, like, right when the movie was coming on. Like, stopped serving you and, like, would maybe, like, come up from what I remember. But, yeah, I just remember, like, in the theater seeing that movie, just, like,
Stressed
just,
out.
like, fucking
I
so
didn't see that one.
stressed.
Yeah, let me get a bag of peanuts. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Sweating. You never seen it?
Yeah.
Stressful.
Because I heard it was only stressful. I'm like,
That's
I had to be in the
all-
right mood.
yeah.
for it.
I honestly, I don't even think I would recommend that movie to people, like everyone.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not, it's good, but it's not fun. I wouldn't call it a fun movie to watch.
No.
Like there's movies
no,
that
it's
are
not
like,
fun.
there's high stakes movies that are fun to watch.
Yeah. This
That's-
one's just stressful.
It's just stressful, but it's very like real life, and you're kind of just like, it makes you feel like a good person.
But think
Yeah.
about what to watch on the plane. It's like an 11-hour flight. I'm like, I could crush maybe like
3-4 movies.
all the Lord of the Rings movies, maybe a
I
couple
feel like
Harry
you're gonna
Peas.
get burnt out on if you watch like series movies.
I never,
Yeah.
dude, I never know what to do on a plane. I just
Yeah.
don't. I don't want to watch anything. I don't want to listen
Just
to
take
anything.
an Ambien and go to sleep.
Yeah, great call. It's 1 o'clock.
For
Might be a
what,
little
6 hours, and then we have 5 more hours to
late.
kill.
The only reason I don't want to
No, go through. Here's what you do. Fucking raw dog the flight until
Raw dog
you're
it?
like halfway through.
I thought,
and
is it
then-
illegal to stick your dick out on the flight?
Yeah, what are you flying?
Is it Frontier? You're good.
Yeah, the ticket said dick out.
You're flying
That's all good.
Spirit the whole way there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Well, Spirit until like they said they're going to run out of gas at some point. So wherever it lands,
So you have to hop onto a different
Yeah.
plane.
Well, as it's rolling down the runway.
their hope is to at least make it to Minneapolis, and then from there they're kind of like, there's a couple trains you can take. I think.
Yeah. What were you gonna say? I'm interested in raw dog.
I'm
half
raw
the
dog.
Raw
flight.
a
dog
plane.
half the flight and then take an Ambien.
So is
for the
raw
last
dogging
part.
me just sitting upright in my flight? Staring, I'm on a bulkhead seat, by the way. I'm staring at a wall. So do I just sit there and I'm like,
Yeah.
Wait,
oh,
you have
absolutely.
you have leg room.
legroom, no window, nothing. I'm fucking middle of a bulkhead row, so I'm just gonna be like upright, staring at a wall,
Yeah, but you have leg room. I feel like that's a game changer.
which
for
I
me.
need right now because of my back. So I'm like,
because I'm now 80 years
I'm
old.
scared. I'm scared of my back on a plane. But
Just get up and honestly do whatever you want.
I'm sitting down.
Go get up, stretch.
Doesn't Allie have like fun pills prescribed?
She did just get some Ativan.
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
rip, I'm thinking I'm gonna rip an Addy,
Yeah.
Vanny.
Yeah,
take
ripping
it,
an Addy for a flight doesn't sound like a good idea.
take an Adderall, add an Adderall.
Do you guys need me to inspect the meal service? I think this needs salt.
Are you guys hiring? Because like
Have you guys serving? I can help.
Maybe. I don't know.
you're like in the back
I have-
reorganizing shit.
This wouldn't be a shock to anyone, but I have tried to take copious Benadryl on a plane before, and it's never worked.
Really?
Really?
I remember distinctly that Boston trip you were talking about where it was like, oh, super snowy. It's like we flew with a blizzard to like, once you hit like Colorado, it stopped. But it was like the scariest flight of all time. It was just dropping and turbulence. So I'm like, it was a night flight. I ripped 2 Benadryl right when I boarded the plane. I literally had my head on the seat in front of me. And it's one of those things. You either fall asleep on a Benadryl or you stay awake for whatever's going to happen to you.
Then you're gonna have a time.
Which is almost fun. More fun.
It
than
depends
falling
on
asleep.
where you are. Plane, I
Not
don't know.
fun. So I don't have any luck falling asleep on a plane. 0 luck. It's never happened.
Yeah, entertainment. I don't know.
I'm good at sleeping anywhere, so
Really?
yeah.
I can
sleep on a plane.
only
I heard
sleep in a
that.
bed.
I just read somewhere that people who have like attention disorders, like ADD and stuff like that, fall asleep easier on a plane because it's
Makes
just
a lot of sense.
it's just white noise. Like it's just constant. So it helps them like.
Is that why I fall asleep while driving sometimes?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Because you have ADHD.
Yeah.
You've been diagnosed.
Thank you, doctor.
Yeah, I'm a doctor now.
Do you?
Do I?
Yeah.
Have,
Do you think you have ADHD? ADD?
I don't think it's AD. I think I have like a little bit of it.
What's the difference?
Hyper. HD.
Oh, you're an HD?
Yeah.
Is there AD 4K?
I'm SD.
Gotta be with
Standard
it.
definition.
I'm AD 720p.
I don't think I have like a. I do think I have it a little bit.
Yeah. I always feel like I do a little bit too. I can never rest. That's my
And
problem.
I know people get like pissed when they say, "Oh, OCD." It's like no, OCD is a medical thing, but I do like when I did these knobs before you guys came, I had to make sure they all face the same way, regardless of where your levels were at.
Okay. Yeah.
Or certain things around the like I have coffee mugs upstairs that all like the
There's
handles are
something-
all
I think
facing the
that's
same
just
way.
liking.
Certain things I have to
Yeah.
do before I go to
It-
like light switches in our
it gets
hallways.
bad if you think that you don't do that, something terrible is going to happen.
It's
because
not-
when I was a
yeah.
kid, I remember for a very long time, I thought if I didn't do this, like I'm going to die, which
yeah.
which was bad, and I got out of that. But
That's real OCD.
yeah, no, for
Right.
real. But yeah, I mean, if you just want,
It's
things
just
to be,
it bugs
it's like
me.
aesthetic,
Right. Yeah, it's more of like I just want it to look a certain way.
Yeah.
Not that I think something bad. There's no like anxiety from it. Just
I like facing things a certain way, presentation.
I had a really cool talk with my therapist the other day about anxiety, and she explained it to me. She said when you're in like these trains of thought of like, what if this happens? So we were talking about just like I think now more about like Joe's safety and like the safety of other people around me and stuff like that. Like, what if this happens? And she was explaining that those thoughts of what if is anxiety. And I'm like, oh, that's what I have that
It's like fear of the
more than
unknown.
I thought, but not like crippling, but like,
Yeah,
I never thought about what if situations just being a result of feeling anxious about
totally.
something that's not real.
It's like things you don't have control over,
Yeah.
and you can't control the outcome.
Yeah.
It's interesting though.
It's never like crippling though. It doesn't keep me from still doing dumb shit.
Yeah,
I'll think about it.
which you don't do.
Yeah.
You only do
I'm
the
smart.
best things.
I'm smart.
You're smart.
I make smart decisions.
You're smart. Did we do an intro? We don't need
It
one
was just
now.
us talking.
Yeah, we don't need one.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with just being a podcast with no intro.
That's our thing.
Listen or don't.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, Don, have fun in fucking Europa.
Yeah.
Grazie and gracias.
Know that I'm all alone. Why would you call for